Hello, this is lesson 6.6, Markup, Discount, and Tax. And what I want you to do is make sure you have the title on your page and then divide your paper into 4 sections. Pause the video to do so and then copy on the top left box what you see on your screen, just like I have it. And then when you're ready, continue, press play. Please pause now. So first thing I'm going to show you is how to find a new amount after it's been marked up. Now, items are always marked up in real life because when stores get their items directly from the manufacturer, they will buy it for a very small or a lower price, and then they mark it up and sell it to the customers, which is you guys, so that way they can make a profit and run a business. So for this example, we have $70, 40% markup, and you're going to use a percent proportion. So remember, you have 2 ratios with your percent proportion. You have 100 on the lower right. And the percent is 40, so we put that over 100. And then $70 is our starting price. We're going to put 70 on the bottom, across from 100, and X on top. And then you're going to solve this. Now I'm going to show the work to the right of it only because I want to save some room. So remember, you're going to do the cross products. If I go too fast, you can pause the video to catch up. Okay, so you don't get lost. I have 100x equals 2800. Okay, and then we're going to divide by 100. Now your final answer is going to be the amount that the bike is going to be marked up. So in this case, it's $28. Now this is not the selling price of the bike, this is just the markup amount. So the next step is we're going to add the 28 to the 70 to find the new price. So what I want you to write next is the selling price, which is the new price, is going to be 70 plus 28. And so the new price, or the selling price, excuse me, is $98. Now I want you to pause the video again if you need to catch up, because I don't want you to fall behind and get confused while we start the next problem. Actually, before we do the next problem, I wanted to show you a different way of solving this problem in one step. So we're still going to do the $70 with the 40% markup, and we're still going to use the percent proportion. So let's start with that. But instead of putting 40% above the 100, we're still going to write 70 across from the 100. We're going to add 100% to 40, and we're going to put 140. And the reason why is because if we add the 100 to 40, then whatever answer we get here is going to be the $70, which is the 100%, plus an additional 40%. So it's going to, whatever answer comes across from the 140, it's going to be the total, the new price of that amount of the bike. Okay, so let's go ahead and try that. I'm going to show you what I mean. So here, we're going to do the cross products, okay? And then we're going to have, I'm going to show my work on the side, 100x. And then 140 times 70 is going to be 9,800. And then we divide both sides by 100. And now look what our answer is. Our answer is going to be $98. So in one step, we don't have to add it to 70. In one step, we have our answer. Okay, so the trick is, since it's a markup, you add the percent, whatever percent you have, to 100, and so then you use that new percent over 100. Now let's take a look at the second box that we have, and pause the video so you can copy down the word discount and the item and the percent off. And then when you're ready to continue, press play. Please pause now. Okay, so the discount is when there's an item that's on sale, and you're going to see this type of situation happen a lot in real life, especially when you grow older. You're going to want to save more money. So I'm going to show you how to find the new price of, for example, this skateboard. So we're going to start with our percent proportion again. Okay, we have our 100. And then 30 is going to be over 100 because that's the percent. And then the skateboard is 50. So here we can actually work across on this one. I just saw this. Didn't mean for that to happen. That's okay. All right, so you can do the cross products like we always do, or if you see a pattern here, like I can divide by 2. 100 divided by 2 is 50. So 30 divided by 2, that's going to be what x is. So in this case, x equals 15. Now, if you don't like this method and you want to do the butterfly, please do the butterfly. Okay, so the discount, this is just the discount. This is not the new price of the skateboard, okay? So don't pretend like, don't think, oh, it's $15 now. It's just how much is off. So the discount amount. So then the next step would be to find the selling price. Is we would need to subtract 15 from 50. So again, pause the video if you need to so that you can copy all of it down. The selling price is 50 minus 15, which would then be $35. Okay, so that's our new price, our selling price. And I do want to show you another way of doing it, so I'm going to extend this blue line here, okay, to kind of divide my space in this section of my notes. And I'm going to show you how we can do this problem with a proportion still, but in one step, so that way we don't have to subtract. So we have 100 on the bottom, okay, still, and then we have $50, it's still the price of the skateboard. And because we're doing a discount and it's 30% off, instead of putting 30 here, we can put the percent that we're paying. We're not paying 30% of the price. We're actually going to be paying 70% because you subtract 30 from 100. So the selling price is 70% of the original price because it's 30 off. And then we have X here. Okay, so this is another way you can do it, and then the answer will automatically come out with your new price. So you can do the cross products or the butterfly method again. I'm going to choose to work across just because it's faster for me. So I'm going to draw my arrows and say, oh wait, I can divide by 2 to get my price over 50. So then 70 divided by 2 is going to be what my answer is. So x is equal to, and that's going to end up being $35. Okay? So if we review both methods here on the second step, if it's our markup, we would add 40 to 100 and put 140 over 100. And if it's a discount, we subtract, like in this case, 30%, you subtract 100 minus 30 and put 70 up here over 100. Okay. Feel free to use either method to find the markup or the discount. Okay, and now we're going to do the third box, which is sales tax. So for this example, I put a target bill that's $53 with a 9% sales tax. The 53, typically it's not going to come out evenly on your bill. It's going to have pennies, cents, dimes, and pennies. So for now, let's just pretend like it's $53 even, just to make it simple. So we're going to still use the percent proportion. Okay, so we're going to have here our 100, okay, and again, the tax is going to go on top. The 53 is the total bill, so that goes on the bottom. All right, and then you're going to do the cross products. So you get 100x equals 477. I know I'm probably going fast for some of you, so please, again, pause the video if you need to. Okay, so then we have x is going to equal $4.77. And then for your new price is you're going to take the $53 bill and tax is added. Okay, tax is something you pay extra for the state or the government. Okay, so then we have $57.77. That's your new price. Okay, and that's one way that you can do it. Again, I'm going to show you a different way, very similar to the markup. So this should look like the markup, where we're adding it on to the price at the end. So another way, I want you to draw a line to divide your paper into the two different ways, is we're still going to have x over 53. but instead of using 9%, we're going to add it to 100 because you're actually paying 109% of that price. So that 100 represents the 53, and then the 9% represents the tax. Okay, and then you're going to solve it the same way. Okay. And right now, before we continue, I want you to pause the video so that you can get your secret code word. The secret code word, what I want you to do is right next to this problem, your favorite store that you like to go shopping at, or have your mom or dad go shopping for you. And if you don't have a favorite store, then put a store name that your parents went to the last time they went shopping. It can be a grocery store, or a retail store, clothing store, whatever kind of store. Okay, so now let's continue. So when we do the butterfly, the cross products, we get 100x, and then 109 times 53 is 5,777. And see, when we do it this way, automatically you're going to get the price with the tax added on. So it's $57.77. Okay, thank you very much. Make sure you got the secret code word, and have a good evening. Bye-bye.